Hey, I'm Dave Fox. Welcome to Starting Strength Boise.
On the salt on the chips? Yeah, that means you look
Boise, we're here at the grand opening with Steve Freeman, one of our charter members. Steve, can you talk a little bit about your experience with Starting Strength? The progress that you've made, I'd say before and after, kind of joining the gym here and what that's been like. Well, and what you're lifting?
Yeah, what I'm lifting.
Yeah.
Well, the experience has been awesome. It's just the whole form, doing it correctly, but the progress that I've made in the last 6 weeks has been, most of my lifts have tripled. So my deadlift is the highest that I've gone is 305. I first started out, it was like 115. So I've made a lot of progress. Yeah. My bench press, I was doing 95 pounds. I'm up to 190 pounds. 3 sets of 5. So, so I'm really super happy with the progress.
Have the Berkowitzes with me. You guys have a pretty unique story. We have your son here as a member, and he's been training you guys a little bit, known to us before we opened in his garage. Is that right? Yeah.
And we would work out with him occasionally, and we learned that you don't have your spouse or your son teach you.
Yeah.
That's
it's a cardinal rule. You don't want to break that.
Well, we've learned it. We were a little late, but we got it.
Yeah. So talk to me about what you guys have experienced so far, being in here as opposed to, what you may have done before with your fitness, and maybe talk a little bit about that transition.
Okay. As far as the actual lifting is concerned, we're progressing. I'm going to speak for myself. She can speak for her. I've been progressing, maybe not as fast as I'd like to. If I don't always make my goal, it kind of bothers me. It does.
It's a good problem to have.
But the guys that I've been working with, each of the trainers, have been so encouraging, and realize that you're not always going to be able to do everything every time. And so they set the goal back a little bit for the next time. Then when I make that, they give me a present. I get more weight to lift the next time.
Yeah, that's a nice gift.
Well, it is. It's because you can measure what you're doing.
Right.
But there's also something that is you can't measure that I've noticed here, a camaraderie.
Mm-hmm.
And I have been to other gyms. I have. Like in California, I used to go every week, had a trainer, but there were, I don't know how many people, hundreds in the gym at the same time. You don't get to know anybody.
Yeah.
But here it's, I don't want to say family, but I will say friends.
Yeah.
And it's
as close as you can get.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are a big part of that, and we appreciate having you here. And,
Thank you.
And really, it's been great so far.
She's the one that's really excited.
Yeah.
Me, I find it somewhat work, and I retired. So, but she's loving it.
Pam, talk about that enthusiasm that you bring to the gym every day.
I didn't know I did that, but we were working with our son, as we said, and this wasn't a good idea because son gets impatient with mom and dad.
Yeah.
So he decided he didn't know enough to teach us, so he found this place. And he got real excited about it. He wants us to come. So I was leery because I wasn't doing very well. But so we came here on our own, and we got a good trainer, and I'm doing very well, and I'm really happy with myself. I'm still waiting for something to happen, like, oh no, I'm gonna hit the whatever. What do you?
Sure.
But I haven't so far. But I'm not very far along either. So. Yeah. But I'm proud of myself, and I think I'm doing well, and I think everybody here, when you get to a point, like a milestone, like when I got to 100 deadlift, everybody was watching. I didn't realize everybody was watching me, but everybody was watching me. And then when I made it, everybody was applauding, so it was really cool.
I'm here with Tara. Tara Brooks, and she's been a member with us since day one. And just wanted to talk to you a little bit about your experience here and your progress with strength and what it's meant to you.
Well, it's kind of a really big deal that I found Starting Strength because I was in a lot of pain prior to starting everything. I had some injuries from college soccer and various other things that I did where it just wasn't proper training. And I came and worked with Dave, and next thing I know, I'm pain-free, I'm stronger, I can lift my kids, I can run with them, I don't feel discs in my back hurting anymore, and I mean, at 40, I'm probably fitter than I've ever been, so I'm really, really happy that I came here.
Here at the grand opening, or what's left of it, food was eaten, drinks were had, nothing got broken, nobody got hurt. We gathered, I think, about 50 to 60 people in here, got about 4 or 5 members coming in from the grand opening. It's been great. So just to kind of wrap it up, Boise's off and running. We got John actually here in the background squatting about 500 pounds. So that's a good way to start the week next week. And thanks to everybody that came.